Hello, Choro-Q fans. So when I first started collecting, I realized that they put out this model, and so it didn't come out too long ago, so the prices are still high, but not, well, they're still high. They're not ridiculous high as some other Choro-Qs, but it's attainable. Let's leave it at that. So what we have is, let's see, Z-71. So the 71st of the Choro-Q Zeros. Now the Zeros are supposed to have, better details than normal Choro-Qs. I think they're actually the only Choro-Qs sold now. I don't know if they have a basic line anymore. Again, I'm pretty new to collecting these things, so it is a licensed product if that matters to you. And it's made by Tomitech of Tomika Limited Vintage fame. Blister. Seems wasteful packaging as usual. This one does have mirrors, but I'm kind of afraid to put the mirrors on because I pull these out for reviews constantly, and I'm pretty sure they'll break off. See, they don't have mirror holes, so you just have to glue it on, but I'm positive it's going to snap off and then leave a glue residue mark. So for me, I don't put these on because I review these things. If I didn't review them, I would just put them on and never touch it again. But anyways, for the sake of the channel and you guys, I will do that. Alright, so, the wheels do seem pretty good compared to the real vehicle. And then we have some black paint here in this vent. That looks good. There's a little bump here for the reflector. Door panel gaps are alright. There's some black paint here, and yeah, the vent, no, that's just a graphic. I thought it went in, but no, it seems to be just a flat piece of plastic with black on it. It works. It's very deceptive. Okay, some more black paint here. So just painted on lights here. Yeah, I guess it's alright. The Lambo badge is actually proportional. It's pretty good. And then silver here. Some groove details there. No black in these vents though, unfortunately. And then some black around the window. But the window itself is smoked plastic. You can actually see the gear mechanism there. Doesn't really spin much, oddly. Alright, this side is pretty much the same. And then here we have it's a 5,000 Quattrovalvole. And then we have 4 painted silver exhaust tips, which is nice. I think they're part of I don't know if they're part of the casting, or possibly the separate piece. Because there's an air gap up there, I think. I'm not sure. It's tabbed in the back, and then it's screwed in the front. And then these newer Zeros seem to have a production date here. So 2020, and then probably, well, I don't know what Y would represent. 10, 11, I see. So that's the 11th month, November of 2020 this thing was made. So it's good to know for posterity. I don't know, I just can't speak English anymore. Everything's all online. Anyways, so the lights here, yeah, they're painted very well, orange. I don't even know if there's red paint on that or not, but you can see the white backup, and it's not covering the whole thing because I think the top is a reflector. Alright. So I pulled up some images of a 5000 QV, but I don't know if there are different years, because these taillights are clearly different, right? They have this cover. Oh, you know what? I think this is one of those US bumper standard things that made these cars look ugly. The European one probably didn't have that, and that's what Takara was going for. You will notice the exhausts are just flat black, raw metal. They're not chromed or anything like that. And then here, I purposely brought this one up just to show the ugly bumper that US cars received. These extra ugliness. And the wheels on this one are silver, although many of them are gold in the real world. Alright. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool cartoon. I guess it's now time to compare to some other normal vehicles. So let's get this guy out. Oop, a little too close to the monitor. Alright, so this is a 5000S from ChoroQ. This next one is, they're all by ChoroQ. This is an LP 500S. And then the last one is an LP 500R, which I believe was like a one-off some Japanese guy made. So, you know, the ChoroQ Lambos are pretty cool, especially considering what the original price of them were. They're really well done, I think. Alright. So I decided to pull up images of the regular, non-ugly bumpered Lamborghini back there. And I think it does match up with this cartoon car a lot better. So let's just pull out a couple of other ChoroQs here. I have this Lamborghini Miura. That's another cool one. And I have an Aventador. Okay, so a little bit of a Lamborghini history right there in cartoon form. Get on this a little closer. Alright, so I'm really happy that I got this one. I love the Countach so much that I really wanted to have a cartoon version of it, and I think it's very cool. So if you like cartoons, this is one to pick up for sure. Alright, well, if you like ChoroQs, hopefully you'll hang out until I get the next one.